Guys, you're very welcome along to this Anfield Agenda Champions League live draw special. I'm joined by Cash to have a look at who Liverpool and of course the other English sides are going to get in this season's Champions League. Cash, I've got nerves, but what I want to ask you first is, are you one of these people that wants the easiest draw possible? Or are you like me and has a kind of group of death wish?
I think I'm probably somewhere in the middle, Craig. I think I would like or one really like sort of marquee draw, like one really big team, and then one really quite easy team, and then obviously something in the middle, because you've got to consider that it's particularly the group stages are a marathon, not a sprint. So those sort of like adrenaline fueled big hitter draws are probably better for the knockout rounds, as we saw last year. So yeah, I'm probably somewhere in the middle. I'd like one powerhouse, but I don't want a group of death because we're good and we're fantastic and we are one of the best teams in the world. But I'd rather like reserve that for the knockout rounds.
Yeah,
If you like.
I'm a little bit different. I kind of want us to get the group of death. I mean, I sent Connor the group that I wanted. So I want Barcelona, I want Borussia Dortmund, Liverpool obviously in pot 3, and I want Inter Milan. I just want as many amazing nights at Anfield as possible because I feel like we can take any of these teams. I feel like
Well,
whatever group we
exactly.
get in, we're getting out of.
It's interesting that you say the particular teams you've chosen there, because for me, I don't think there's a team there that I would actually fear that much. Like if you right, okay, so Barcelona. I mean, I don't think Barcelona would beat us at Anfield, and I think we could hold them at the new camp. I don't believe that they are as strong as they were in previous years. I think that whole era of like Xavi and Iniesta, that's gone now. So it's, and even I wouldn't say Messi's on the decline at all, but he doesn't win games quite as much on his own as he used to. So I'm not as convinced by them as a fearful team. It would also be nice to get one over in Coutinho if we did get them. Also, you've got to consider Inter Milan have started the season pretty badly in Serie A, and then obviously Borussia Dortmund have started well under their new coach. But those games would be emotional, I think.
We need to move along, Cash. I need to keep this moving.
Sorry.
Let me just jump into the chat and see who's in. Far Isle is in, Frankie's in, Scotty, our own Nabil Fakir, Louis Samian, Anthony, Sonny Hogan. How the hell are you? Connor is there. Is everybody looking forward to the draw? I know you are. I want to know, are you like me? Do you want to go balls out? Or you like Connor? You like Cash? Somewhere in the middle. You want one big team and maybe a couple of easy enough games. Look, Cash, as we said there, no matter what happens, I fancy Liverpool to get out of any possible group. So whatever scenario is thrown at us, I think we're going to get out of it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I don't see any. Like we got out of the group with ease last year, and yes, it was a reasonably easy group, but we're a better team this year. I mean, this is a team that hasn't conceded a single goal yet, in the Premier League season, so nothing to fear. I think we should go in with an almost arrogant attitude. Almost, not quite.
I know, I'm full on balls out arrogance. I love that. I love a bit of arrogance. We're European royalty, Cash. We've earned this arrogance, haven't we?
Well, we've conquered all of Europe, and we're never going to stop. You know what I mean? So I think,
Insert the rest of song here.
yeah, exactly. I think it's, like I think a few people have said, it's about time other teams sat up and recognised us as a team to fear. Teams should be looking at that draw thinking, "Fuck, I hope we don't get Liverpool."
I'm sure they
That's
are.
that's I'm sure they are exactly. So, as I said, this whole Benfica getting into pot two, that doesn't really matter to me too much because you can only beat what's in front of you, and I'm confident that we'll do that.
So am I, absolutely. Connor's going for Juve, Benfica and Young Boys. That's his group. He said it's nailed on. I'm going for, as I said, the full-on balls out. When I want Barcelona, Borussia Dortmund, Liverpool in pot 3 and Inter Milan. So that's where I'm going with this. What else have we got? Hello, Craig, you beautiful bald bastard. You're very welcome, mate. Hello to you as well. Thanks for joining us on the stream. I'm glad to think I'm a beautiful bald bastard. It's very kind of you. My wife doesn't even think that, so maybe I'll run away with you. Maybe our future is together. My nan got run over by a cat said, I think I'd want one bad team and two powerhouses. Jimmy said, hi Craig, hi Cash, bring on Real Madrid and that scumbag Sergio Ramos.
Yeah, that would be lovely, wouldn't it? I think it would be nice to get them in a group stage game, to be honest.
I had this conversation with Connor, Cash. I don't want him in the group stage. I want him in the last 16 of the quarterfinals so we can actually fucking knock them out.
It would be lovely. It would be lovely, but I just don't have. They're the one team that I just have real reservations about because they just seem to have pedigree at that level that like seems to be uninterrupted by anything, So it would be good and revenge is sweet, but I would rather avoid them. Truth be told.
Guys, so let's have a quick look at the pots. So the 4 pots for the Champions League draw. In pot 1, we have all the league winners, so the people that won their domestic leagues. Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Manchester City, of course, Juventus, Paris Saint-Germain and Lokomotiv Moscow, which has shocked a couple of people, but obviously this is done on coefficients, and Russia must be the 8th highest ranked coefficient, so their league winners go into pot 1. So then in pot 2 we have Borussia Dortmund, Porto, Manchester United, Shakhtar Donetsk, Benfica, Napoli, Spurs and of course our old rivals Roma. Then comes pot 3, which is of course headed by Liverpool. Then there's Schalke, Lyon, Monaco, Ajax, TSKA Moscow, PSV Eindhoven and Valencia. And finally in pot 4, which of course is deemed the weaker pot, we've got Victoria Pilsen, Bruges, Galatasaray, the Young Boys of Bern, Internazionale, or the words Inter Milan as we know them, Hoffenheim, AEK Athens, and how do you pronounce this? Crvena Zvezda? Isn't that Red Star Belgrade? I'm going with Red Star Belgrade, so that's what I'm going to call them.
Red Star Belgrade, yeah.
Call me old school Cash, but I'm not trying to pronounce that name properly. It's Red Star Belgrade all the way.
Yeah, yeah, no, it is. That's what it says on the Sky Sports website, and I'm going with that.
So looking at the groups, obviously there's a few we can't get. In pot 1, everybody bar Manchester City is open to us, so we can take anybody from pot 1. Then in pot 2, of course, we've got Spurs and United, who aren't open to us, so we've got, 6 other possibles from that. Pot 3 is, of course, our own one, and then pot 4, everybody is available to us. So it'll be interesting to see how the draw goes. Of course, no two teams from any country, guys, can be drawn in the same pot in the group stages, so that will come into effect here as well with regards to, if a team comes out of pot 1, then they can't be drawn against, the nationals from pot 2, so that may affect who Liverpool get drawn with as the draw progresses.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, absolutely. So I find the draws quite not confusing. I understand them, but all the different variations and things that are a bit I don't want to be the person doing the draw, to be honest.
Do you know what? I hate the way they fucking drag these things out as well. I really don't like the way they drag them out.
Who's doing the draw today? Who are the famous people involved?
I haven't yet to look. I have it on BT here on my iPad beside me, and I haven't yet looked to see who's doing it.
Because obviously the final was in Kiev.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. The final this year is in the Wondro Metropolitano Stadium, Atletico Madrid Stadium, and I wouldn't mind a trip to Madrid, Cash.
Well, one thing's for certain, it'd be a lot more easily navigable than the Ukraine one was. So, it's one of them where if we did get that far, I'd be going out there. Everybody would be, because it's possible for everyone, even if you couldn't get a ticket to the game. It'd be class.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Do you know where it is next year, by the way?
Say it again?
Do you know where it is next year?
Where?
Istanbul, at the Ataturk Stadium.
Oh, it's back in Istanbul. God, that's going to be what? 2009, 2020. So that's what, 15 years from...
Well, it'll be 2018, 19, 19, 20. Yes, it'll be 15 years, you're right. I mean, come on. Surely that has a nice ring to it. 15 years, the Reds next year, back to Istanbul.
I know, it'd be amazing, wouldn't it? Imagine, not that this would happen, but imagine if Steven Gerrard was the manager and then he went back to Istanbul and won it 15 years after he won it as a player. Now that would be beautiful, but obviously unrealistic.
We do like to win things twice in the same country. I mean, we've won it twice in Rome as well, so why not go to Istanbul, do it twice there?
Well, yeah, exactly. Why not? Is right.
So what's everybody saying in the chat? Raptors in the building, guys. How the hell are you, Rap? Great to have you with us. LFC Spectres going for Real Madrid. He said Real Madrid, Man United are per side. That would be lovely. I want Real Madrid. Lots of people want Real Madrid. Pepper Red wants Real Madrid. I don't, guys. I want to knock them out in the group or after the group stage. I mean, I want to permanently stick a fucking stake in their heart and make sure they can't come back. Because how shitty would it be if what happened to Spurs Cash happened? So Spurs beat them last year. I think they drew as well. Did they draw over in the Bernabeu? I've just seen pictures now, by the way, guys, of Mo Salah strolling in his suit, looking the business. Look at $1 million Mo there strolling into the draw in his suit. Swiftly followed by David Beckham. So 2 very handsome gentlemen going in there to this draw.
Both beautiful.
So sorry, Cash, as I was saying, I wouldn't like what happened to Spurs to happen to us. So we beat them in the group stage, we draw away from home, and then the fuckers go on and win the tournament.
Well, that wouldn't be ideal, but I don't think we're gonna. I think we've got so much more pedigree in this competition than Spurs, so it's not something that concerns me.
Absolutely, Cash. Absolutely. Best time to smack up Madrid, says Rippers. Hope it's Mo Salah so we can give Ramos a broken arm, said LFC Spectre. Ryan wants AEK Athens because it could play a big part in a new song. Interesting. I think we're getting PSG, said Cameron. And I said this last night, Cash. I would love to give PSG and Neymar a kicking. I really would enjoy that.
He's a little bitch, isn't he?
Oh, he's such a bitch.
Like, he's just the kind of person that, forget about all of his amazing ability. I don't think he's going to make the most of his ability. I think he's just going to end up having a reputation as just being a little bitch and nothing much more.
And then you look, and I'm sorry guys for going off here a little bit. We just want to have a chat about PSG because it's a team that we could be drawn against. But if you look across, Cash, and as we said, Neymar, a whinging, crying little bitch, but a very talented whinging, crying little bitch. And then you look across the changing room and you have Kylian Mbappe there, who is the exact opposite.
Well, that's it. Like, he actually is a player that, even as a rival fan, you have a lot of respect for. I think he plays for Paris Saint-Germain not because it's about the money. He's from Paris and that's his team. But I think with Neymar, he's just gone there for purely financial reasons, realised it's a joke league, isn't challenged, and then just doesn't perform for Brazil at the World Cup, and the cycle just continues. So Mbappe, who's like 6 years younger than Neymar, is an absolute example to Neymar.
Absolutely. Guys, you're very welcome along to this Champions League group stage draw here in the Anfield Agenda. I say draw, we're not doing the draw, but you're very welcome to join us on this watch along. If you are enjoying it, or if you're new to the channel, please do hit that like button, and of course don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. So straight back into the chat to see how you guys are feeling. Tippy said, good luck drawing Real Madrid and destroying Ramos. Claire said, I don't mind a difficult team in the group stage. We always do well with them at home. Once we qualify from the group stage, I don't mind an easier route, of course. Come on, the Reds. Our good friend Charlene is in, said I want Real Madrid in the group stages so we can get revenge up the motherfucking Reds. Matthew says, hey Craig, looking for a group looking for a group of fear because anybody will do. I don't really get that comment, to be honest, so bear with me here as I run through them. Remember Neymar was in Joe Gomez's back pocket the last time England played Brazil, said LFC Spectre Cash.
Well, that's it. I really don't think Neymar is a player to fear. I think he really is a lot of trickery and a lot of dramatics. And no one's saying he's a bad player, but is he a real game-changing decider? Like, what tournaments has he won? What finals has he won, like, on his own? He's not decisive.
No, he's not. I see we must have a Real Madrid fan, or certainly a troll in here trying to act like a smart arse. So we'll talk to Mr. Cy Omen for a second. Real Madrid last year was the worst Madrid in 10 years. Be happy you lost 3. Cy, little message from us to you. Fuck you. Fuck Real Madrid. I don't give a fuck if they were the worst team in the past 25 years. Fuck them. Fuck you. Fuck them. We're here to talk about the Reds, mate. So nobody has any interest in your Sarky comments. Just wanted to address it, mate, because I feel a little bit nervous and I wanted to take that out on you. So thank you for that. What else have we got? Yeah. It's going to be Real. Lots of people, Cash. Lots and lots of people feeling like it's going to be Real Madrid. Lots and lots and lots.
Yeah, it does have that kind of serendipity about it, doesn't it? Like, you sort of feel like the narrative's set up that way. I wouldn't be super pleased about that, but if it's in the group stage, you would hope the other two teams compensate or allow us to potentially lose the away leg of that game. I'm not saying that we would, but I think if the group is set up right, we'll not need to win both games against Real Madrid to progress, hopefully as winners.
You know what, I'm so confident. I'm going into this draw, and I honestly, guys, hand on heart, I couldn't give a shit who we get drawn against. I'm that confident. Call me cocky, call me arrogant, I don't care. There's something about Anfield and European nights. We're going to get 3 wins at home. I don't care. 3 wins at home, pick up 1 win away, job done.
Exactly. I mean, it's not, you can't directly compare it, but like last year, I think our journey to the final was in part influenced by the fact that the group progression was so easy.
That was a weird group last year, wasn't it, to be fair?
Yeah, very strange in the sense that there's just no one there that I would pick out of a lineup. Do you know what I mean? In the sense of, like, there's nothing. It was just weird. You know, it just, you know, a lot of quite low-level teams, really. But again, we did raise our level when the big hitters came to town, so that's what matters.
What were we in last year? Pot 3 again, was it? So we had Sevilla.
We had Maribor, CSK, and who's the
Sevilla.
Sevilla, yeah. So, but again, I wouldn't put any of those teams in the top 10 in Europe. So,
no,
you know,
I'd be disappointed with a draw like that again, to be fair. You do want at least that one big night, don't you? And Sevilla didn't give us that one big night.
No, they didn't. I think if we'd not had so many great nights post-qualification into the knockout stages, then you'd be saying, well, oh, well, we really wanted that big night. But as it happened last year, we got the big nights just in the latter stages. But this year, like you say, we've proven our calibre, and you'd like a big night in the groups. But it's just about whether we're going to get it. But it does feel aligned for Real Madrid.
I don't know why I feel it's Barcelona. I don't know why. I feel we're getting Barcelona in this draw, and I feel we're going to give Coutinho a bit of a spanking as well. So let's wait and see what happens. I think they're heading over to the draw now from the BT studio. So look, it'll be a few minutes before things get moving. Let's have a look in the chat and see how people are feeling. Great call on non-decisive Neymar cash, said the Raptor.
Thank you.
Will said, love that thumbnail of you in a suit, Craig, with a smiley face. Yeah, things that will never happen for 10 points, please, Bob. Is pretty much what I say when you see a picture of me in a suit, because it ain't going to happen.
What did you get married in?
A suit. Yeah,
First
no,
and only
a suit.
time.
Absolutely. Do you know what? I refused to rent it though. I made sure I bought the suit, so at least I owned it.
Because I feel like it would have been your wedding, your children's like christenings, presumably communion, that kind of thing. And apart from that, like no other occasions.
No to the communion, no to the confirmation, no to the christening, and with a suit.
You just tracksuit bottoms.
No, it was a little bit better than that. I mean, I had a dressy coat and a shirt and stuff on. I didn't go full on chav. I still had my Lynx Africa though, represented.
Oh, I mean, obviously, and the can of Diet Chav alongside also.
You know what? There was always one in the wife's handbag. Absolutely. Connor said, I'd love an away trip to Ajax, to be fair. Class stadium, class city. And I'm going with you, Connor, by the way, if that draw happens. And let's give the real reasons why we're going to be over there. We're going to be stoned as motherfuckers if we go over to Ajax.
Makes me sleepy. Like, I want to be awake when I watch us.
Yeah, afterwards, Cash, afterwards. You know,
right, sorry. Yes,
I mean, if we get Ajax on a Wednesday, I'm probably staying till the Sunday.
Yeah, fair enough, yeah.
Casual Straff said, I don't care who we draw, we can beat anybody, which I agree. Lots of people want an Ajax as well. Lots of people who aren't in the draw, Connor, so that's not going to happen. Did Ajax get... They did get through, actually. Sorry, they did get through. I thought they lost last night. They didn't, they got through, didn't they? Paul said we shouldn't be scared of anybody. Trip to Amsterdam, we take the lit on the way back, would be great, says Andre. Good show, Andre. I mean, we could do a bit of representing over there, couldn't we? I'm sure me, Andre and Connor, maybe Cash if she comes along as well, could have a little word with the lit while we're over there, bring them down to a cafe, little trip to the red light district, you know, everything good, get them all liquored up, get them to sign the deal, job done.
Yes, that doesn't sound at all ethically dubious.
Do you know what the funny thing is? I would fucking nearly guarantee you that shit like that has happened on a much, much higher scale.
Yeah, probably.
To get players. I mean, do you not remember the Mexico pre-World Cup party?
Yeah, no, I think you're totally right there, actually.
Hookers and coke all the way.
I think you know, on the Liverpool game, what's interesting as well is that we're talking about teams fearing us. Like last year, we got beaten in the Champions League final, yes. But if you look at all the circumstances at play, with the Karius situation, with the Salah injury, like, teams should be thinking, if there was an even playing field that night, Liverpool would have probably beat them, would have probably beat Madrid. So, like, that teams should just be shitting themselves, because we've got all of that, a good keeper, and we've got fucking Keita as well. Fabinho will be up to speed by then. It's like, if I'm a rival team, I'm shitting myself.
Yeah, that's a fair show. I'm just looking through the group, actually. There's no way we're getting Ajax because they're in our pot, so that ain't happening. So we've ruined that one already, so the list's going to have to wait for us, I'm afraid, guys. I'm looking through to see how... Even PSV Eindhoven, there'll be no trip to Holland, because Eindhoven are in our pot as well. Sorry, Cash?
Napoli would be lovely. Naples would be nice.
I wouldn't mind a trip to Napoli, I have to say. I'd be fucking nervous as fuck, if I'm being honest, getting to the stadium, but I wouldn't mind a trip to Naples.
Yeah, I think Naples would be lovely. I think... I'm looking at teams here where based on the cities. I think there, you know, there's definitely something to say that Portugal's nice, so Benfica would be nice. Don't really fancy Red Star Belgrade, to be honest with you, or Victoria Pilsen.
Wouldn't mind a trip to over to Juventus either, to see them play.
Yeah, no, that'd be good. What about Greece? EK Athens.
Yeah, Greece is nice. Greece is nice.
Never been in my life, so. I would love to get to a game this year, like away. That would be amazing. If anybody,
I wouldn't mind going over to see Inter away in the San Siro. I know they call it something else when the Inter are playing in it, but the San Siro is what it's known as to me.
Don't they share the stadium? Isn't it shared?
They do, AC Milan, but they call it a different fucking stadium, which is ridiculous.
Do they?
Yeah, there's two different names for AC Milan call it the San Siro, and I can't remember what Inter call it when they play
I'm
there.
gonna write. I'm gonna Google it because I need to know.
Wrigley Mick said it's nailed on that we're getting Roma in the group stage. Would love young boys from pot 4, says Curtis Banks. Connor, the Ajax trip isn't happening, buddy. As I've said, there's no Dutch trip happening here whatsoever. They're both in our pot, so that's fucked, ruined for us.
Find somewhere else to smoke weed.
That's it. I mean, we'll have to find somewhere else. I mean, maybe a trip. What I'm looking here, be any nice? Yeah, Bruges. We could probably go to Bruges and nip across if we were there.
Yeah, no, we could definitely.
There's a few other spots, but look, it's it. The nerves are starting to build, guys. They're on the stage now, so the draw should be commencing soon enough. Still time to get through your predictions or let us know who you want in the draw. I've said I want the worst of the worst. I want the group of death, as they call it. I want Barcelona. I want Bayern Munich, and I'll take Inter as well from pot 4.
I would like Barcelona. I want Felipe Coutinho to bend over and have his bum smacked. Little bitch.
Absolutely. And Suarez as well.
Shit as well.
Suarez just to see that he's a poor man's Firmino now.
Firmino, he's just... It's interesting, like, Firmino has not really started the season particularly well, but I still love him.
Oh, you have to love him.
Like, I always liked Coutinho, but I never felt like that real, like, absolute love for him, looking back.
No, I've never been drawn into him like I was to Suarez or Torres or...
it's interesting that, isn't it?
Just like, respect, I think it was, with Coutinho. I think he always maybe had that built-in feeling that he wasn't going to settle at Liverpool for good.
Yeah, you do get that impression. I mean, he was there for 5 years, and you can't really argue that. And until the latter stages, he was a good professional. Like, no one really denies that, and he was very good. And he developed a lot at Liverpool. He owes his career to Liverpool.
Do you remember when he came? Do you remember the images of him when he came? A little poodle, curly-haired, 18-year-old, or whatever he was.
I always think it's funny. You look back over players, and you can tell how much they've grown by their tattoo collection amassing. Like, and I saw some pictures of him from back in the day, from when he and Anya first came to Liverpool, and he had no tattoos. His hair was brutal. He had no shape. You know, he owes his trajectory to Liverpool.
Absolutely, absolutely.
You know, and I would hope that he has the decency to admit that, at least internally, if not to the world.
Ryan said it's legal in Portugal and Belgium, so you know, there you go. There's 2 more spots we can go. Dirty Girl said Bruges is nice.
Benfica's a good shout. Got just looking at Roberto Firmino is just the best. Have you seen his latest Instagram post? The outfit he's got on.
I don't do Instagram, Cash. Call me old school. Don't do Instagram.
He's just the man. He's just got this yellow and like brown outfit on, and it just shouldn't work on any level, but it does because it's him.
Did you see? Did you guys see, by the way, that what's his face is signing for Olympiacos? Yeah, Toure, but look, it's going to Olympiacos.
Yeah. Well, it was weird because obviously the whole thing where his agent was like, he's just passed the medical in London. It's like, you clearly like he's going to Olympiacos. Why mislead everyone?
His agent's a prick, to be honest. Have you like over the years he's been an absolute sack of shit. Seriously, to be fair.
I think the thing with Yaya Toure is he was a great player and he was coming to the end of his career at City. No one's denying that, but like I think his agent accelerated that process so much more.
That's true. The whole birthday cake thing will never go away. What channel are you watching the draw on, Craig? It's on BT, mate. I think it might be live streamed as well on Facebook or something like that from the UEFA site. They did
the Champions League final where like they're like allowing people to watch it on YouTube.
Yeah, there you go. So that might be the case as well. If you have a look around though, you will find a stream of this fairly easily. What else have we got? The whole of Europe are saying not Liverpool, said Luke Skywalker. Absolutely, and that's true. I firmly believe that you're spot on there, mate. Be interesting to see as well, of course. We're here from a Liverpool perspective to look at who Liverpool get, but of course it will be interesting to see who Manchester City get, who Spurs get, and who Manchester United get.
I think selfishly, you'd love Man City to get a really horrendous draw that's going to like take the sting out of them for the Premier League.
Of course, yeah, of course. It'd be interesting to see as well where Jose has to drive the bus.
If Jose's even still there, let's be honest.
See, Paddy Power paid out when I'm getting the boo.
What have you put on it?
Oh, nothing. I wouldn't bet on fucking Mourinho. Wouldn't give any money on anything that has anything to do with Mourinho.
He's just the worst.
Ferno said the draw is on for free on the BT Sport YouTube channel. So as Cash suggested, it is on there. So that's a good shout, Ferno, mate. Thank you for that one. So anyone who wants to watch it, who can't get a feed, YouTube channel, of course, we want you on here. We want you on our YouTube channel, so we hope you can stay with us. But if you have a second device, BT Sport is streaming it for free. Coutinho was a star at Inter before he came to Liverpool, which is just plainly not true in any way, shape or form. He wasn't getting a game at Inter, which is why he came to Liverpool.
He was on loan at Espanyol because he couldn't get a game, and then he left there because he couldn't get a game.
I know. So Chris, I'm afraid that's absolute rubbish, mate. With all due respect, and I don't mean to belittle you, mate, but that is not true. He came to Liverpool, as Cash said, because he couldn't get a look in at Inter. He was on loan at Espanyol, and then Rafa being the fucking... Was it Rafa or Benitez? Or was it Rafa or was it Brendan Rodgers who brought him in? It was Rodgers, wasn't it? Sorry.
Brendan Rodgers brought him in. Him and Sturridge came in on the one window, didn't they? Not Brendan Rodgers. Was it Brendan Rodgers?
It was Rodgers. I'm looking back now, it was, because it was the year Joe Allen came in as well.
Brendan Rodgers brought in Sturridge as well in the same window. I remember thinking...
Yeah, it was a January window, wasn't it?
It was the January window, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was the January window, which is probably one of the best winter windows we've ever had.
Yeah, very much so, because obviously that was in the days where transfer business was not good.
Aidan Moss said, where do you think Liverpool will finish in the league? First. I'm going for first, Aidan. Call me cocky or arrogant, but I think we can do it. I'm not saying we're going to do it. I'm not saying it's nailed on. I'm not being that arrogant, but I think we're capable of it. So whilst I think we're capable of it, mate, I'm going to go with first. Why not? So it looks like they've wheeled out, who is it? Kaká, and I can't figure out who the other person is. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I have a really poor stream, guys, here. So Kaká is out, ready to do the draw for pot 1, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. So bear with us, guys. We will go through this in real time with you all. Connor said it's on the UEFA website as well, which is a better show, because that means we can keep people with us. So it's Diego Forlan and Kaká who are doing the draw here. So two very talented footballers, Cash, and Diego Forlan did break our fucking hearts.
He did. I always felt like Forlan was a bit of an unfortunate case. If he played for any other club apart from Man United, I would have wished him well, but he just never really worked for him on a consistent level. No,
it didn't. Somebody's nailed it here, actually. Lee Duddy said, Cash sounds like she's from Derry. She is. Spot on. Good show.
Thank you. I sound like where I'm from. I like that.
Yeah, which is what you want to hear in life, isn't it, to be fair? So well in. Good shout, Lee. And he said he's from there.
Normally that question is followed up with, is it Derry or Londonderry? And my answer is like, I don't give a shit.
Never get asked free Derry, no? That never got asked.
Oh, it's just a boring question because I'm not religious and I don't care about it. But obviously that's where I'm from, so it's like, how do you avoid answering that question?
Epic said, I got a trial in my local team and I'm going on my full LFC kit. What's the draw? Who are you against? Hasn't been made yet, mate. We're still waiting for the draw to take place.
They're making us wait, aren't they?
They really are. As I said, they do love to draw this shit out. Here we are,
X-Factor kind of style.
5:20 when we're still waiting for the draw to take place. They're on stage, that's all I can say to you. The formalities are taking place. They're pretending that they give a fuck about who's on stage and what they have to say. Doing the usual glitz and glamour.
For that, I wonder how much the guests get paid.
Nothing, I'd say, if I'm being honest. I'd say they get their expenses and that's about it.
I'm presuming they're not taking the local bus.
Yeah, I'd imagine you're right, yeah. UEFA do like to book out block fucking rooms of hotels and cities, don't they? Even if they don't use them.
Imagine they just handed in their receipts for like their train fare or whatever, as opposed to like the limo that they presumably got into the event.
Yeah, here's my receipt for £3. I hired one of the city bikes and cycled here.
Here's me Uber receipt.
Connor said, are they announcing the player of last season before the draw? I think they do it in stages, don't they? So don't they do the goalkeeper of the season or something, then midfield forward, and then they finish with player. If, again, memory serves me correct, they do something like that.
So realistically, the draw is not going to take place till like 7 PM at this rate.
They do it in stages. I think they're going to do... Here we go. There's some movement now on the stage, guys, so bear with us. And don't forget, hit that like button, guys. Hit that subscribe button. You're very welcome here to the Anfield Agenda YouTube channel. Right, so let's see what happens, guys. Here we go. Again, enough of the talky talk, people. Let's get to the balls. It's all about the balls, Cash.
This feels like Champions League draw-related foreplay. There's too much of it, and you've got to get to the good stuff.
Exactly. Enough foreplay. Let's get balls deep in the balls.
Oh, no. Balls deep is such a bad, crass expression.
I fucking love it. I absolutely love that phrase. I remember reading a complaint once from a guy who said, I ordered a pizza and they said it would be half an hour, and the delivery guy arrived while I was balls deep in the missus upstairs.
You don't even put your balls in?
I don't know what he was at, Cash. I mean, he could have been doing it the wrong way. We don't know. We can't claim that he's an expert in these fields.
This might be slightly off pace, but there was a really famous article went viral about a Chinese couple last week. Did you hear about this?
A couple? No, I didn't.
No, this Chinese couple who'd been trying for like years to have a baby and get pregnant, and eventually went to see the doctor. And were like,
sorry, Kayla Navas getting the goalkeeper of the year award here.
Oh, that's sweet, but not deserved. But okay.
Yeah. To be fair, look, it's going to be Real Madrid centric, isn't it? Let's be honest. Sorry, Cash. Go on, Chinese couple.
No, I was going to say this. They were having like fertility problems, and they were like, "Let's go after 4 years." And it just transpired that they've been having anal the entire time and not realised that that's not how you get pregnant. So there we are.
There you go. We fucking moan at each other about the birds and the bees. There you go. So as I said, Keylor Navas has been given the goalkeeper of the season award for last season for his exploits at Real Madrid winning the Champions League. So congratulations to Keylor Navas. I'll leave it up to you guys to decide if you think it's deserved or not deserved. It's definitely not for me to do.
Nope.
Carrie should have got that to Joseph.
Imagine if they'd given it to Karius as like a sick joke. That'd have been terrible.
There's Ramos, you prick. You fucking smarmy cunt. Apologies for the language, by the way, guys. I know it is early in the day, but this is the Anfield Agenda YouTube channel, and this is what you get when you tune in here.
State of him, he's a big mess. Have you seen that picture where it shows him when he first joins and he's got that brutal haircut with the headband, and then it shows him like now, and he actually looks like completely like deformed in the first picture.
Yeah, he looks like a poor man's Lucas Leiva in the first picture when Lucas arrived at Liverpool.
Anyone who isn't Lucas Leiva will always be a poor man's Lucas Leiva because he is so fantastic.
That's a good shout. So Keylor Navas now walking off stage, guys. It looks like we may finally actually get the draw on the way. Congratulations once again to Keylor Navas on winning that award. A few lovely shots of his family as well in the audience, which is always nice to see.
That's cute because Costa Rica bombed out the World Cup, so he needs a good memory.
Connor is making a very good point here in the chat. James Milner should be winning every single fucking award.
Even the what's it called? The one that begins with P.
The which?
Is it the best goal? Panenka, is that the one?
Oh no, isn't Panenka a style of penalty? It's the Puskás award for the best goal.
Like the Pustaka, is that how you say it?
I think it's the Puskás award for the best goal.
Pushka.
Puskás, after the player, the Hungarian footballer.
Yeah, it must be that.
Just get on with it. Just seen Ramos in the crowd. Horrible bastard, said Imran Khan. Ramos will try and strangle Salah from behind. Be careful. Be funny if Mo just came round, gave him a big fucking Kevin Costner bodyguard elbow like that to the head. Oh, sorry, Sergio, didn't see you there, prick.
Fucking bellend. I feel so sorry for Mo Salah. I think he's got so much mental anguish at the moment.
There's actually a really good link I want to send you, Cash. That was from it was about the situation Mo Salah's facing with the Egyptian FA. I'll send it on to you in a few minutes. It's a very good link.
Yeah, no, send it to me, please.
It's the Puskás award, the best goal. Panenka's a chip penalty, as I was saying. So a couple of people just saying Gorilla Glue. Don't know what that has to come with, but Gorilla Glue is a show. Right, so here we go, pot 1. Let's see what the fuck is going to happen. So we've got Real Madrid, Atletico, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Manchester City, Juventus, Paris Saint-Germain and Lokomotiv Moscow in pot 1, guys. So this is a really unimportant pot because it basically just gives them what group they're going to be in. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. It doesn't make any difference to it because you know what teams are going to be in it. So let's wait and see. They're just gone through the pots now. Pot 1, pot 2, pot 3, pot 4. And we did go through them earlier on, so I'm not going to go back over them. Right, so what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 groups. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H are the groups. You know, sorry for this. I know this is all boring, guys, but we're just going through it with you in real time here. Not into Scottish football that much, said Charlene, which I don't blame you because
I think we're interested in it since Steven Gerrard went in charge of Rangers, and I'm not a Rangers fan, but I am interested in their fortunes since he's gone in, and they're doing very well.
So they've started allocating Spanish teams pots, or no, are they just fucking playing around here? I don't know what they're doing, but there's some computer graphics going on the screen here, and they're randomly throwing teams around. I think they're saying who can and can't be drawn against each other.
Goodness me.
Anyone give you a link to watch, mate? It's on the BT website, or not the BT, it's on UEFA's website, so just have a look on there, they're streaming it live. Right, so are we finally going to get the draw underway? For God's sake, guys, you've really milked this now. It's 5:25. You've got thousands and thousands of people wanting the draw to take place.
Feels like whenever Dermot used to announce the winner of the X Factor and he waited for like 20 seconds.
Absolutely. And sure, you knew if you won it, you weren't going to get it. And it's whoever came second in the X Factor had the career.
Second? Say it again?
Whoever came second in the X Factor had the career.
Not always, but largely. The most successful winners that I remember, Little Mix. Love them. They're great.
Anyway, enough of the fucking music talk. Let's get back to the football. We eagerly await what's going to happen here with pot 1, guys. But UEFA really milking the fuck out of this one. Okay, guys, enough of the computer graphics. Let's just get to the hands in the balls and opening up of the balls, please.
Open up the balls.
DZB said, Craig, it's on BT2 as well, channel 431, which is of course what I'm watching it on now. Remember the year they did the rehearsal of the draw and then the live draw came out the same as the rehearsal? Strange shit. Right, here we go. Team tune music. More stuff going on, guys. They really are getting their fucking money's worth out of this draw, I have to say. Here we go. Right, ready for draw. Group number 1. Come on, guys. Let's get the hand in those balls. Have a little fiddle and whip it out.
I feel like I'm on if I didn't know any better, I feel like I'm on a totally different kind of chat.
I know, yeah. I'm trying to mix it up here. I know. We could be going live. I could be doing this whole thing here in a minute going, call me. Call me. I'm waiting. I'm on the sofa.
The Babe Station.
There you go. Craig Station.
Craig Station.
Wrigley Mix said, I really hope we get revenge. I want Real Madrid. Did you see, by the way, on a completely different topic here, guys, that what's the guy that used to manage Eriksen's come out and said he's a big Liverpool fan. Sven-Goran Eriksson.
He's also an Ulrika fan though, so it's kind of, yeah, I don't know. I question him.
Right, here we go. The first ball is coming out. Kaká is opening it up now, guys, so bear with us. So, first...
I need to read a really funny tweet after this.
Cool. Hang on one sec. So, first team out are Paris Saint-Germain. Paris Saint-Germain from France. First team out. Neymar, Mbappe, Cavani and all the boys. First team drawn in this season's Champions League group stage draw. Let's see what group they're going to be put into now. Again, they really are taking their fucking sweet ass time with this. Now, let's see who Diego Forlan draws, or what group he's going to draw out, I think. Come on, Diego. Jesus Christ. Spin the fucking thing, open the ball, mate. It's not that hard.
Why are people like taking this as a real opportunity for their moment in the sun?
Right, Group C. So Paris Saint-Germain are after getting Group C. 1 down, 31 more to go. Right, so the second team about to be drawn here by Kaká, who's much quicker with the ball than Diego Forlan, by the way. Real Madrid. So Scumbag FC are the second team out of the draw. So Sergio Ramos and co.
Oil Baron FC and Moneybags FC.
There you go. There you go. Feels like a cunt or us at this moment in time. Right, so let's see if Diego Forlan can improve on his personal best at opening the ball here. Dirty girl said, I'll just cook my dinner while these guys fuck about.
Literally, like I'm looking on Facebook to see like what memes people are posting up, and I never look at Facebook anymore. This
Group
is making
G.
me digress in terms of my like social media choices.
Group G for Real Madrid, guys. So Real Madrid in Group G. Next team out here. Kaká's flying through it. In fairness to Kaká, he's giving it full whack. Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich are the next team out. Mr. Shreshka said, hi Baldy. Hello mate. Welcome. Welcome to the channel. So 3 teams drawn so far: Paris Saint-Germain, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich. So now we're waiting to see which group Bayern Munich will be giving. The way they're messing about, you need to cook a 9-course meal, said Damo, to go through.
Some Liverpool-related news. It's just broken. Queven Kelleher is about to sign a new long-term deal.
Excellent stuff. We'll have a little chat about that later on tonight. And we've seen as well, of course, that Ojo, was it Ojo? Went out on loan.
Yeah, he's going to Stade Riem.
So Group E, by the way, guys, for Bayern Munich. So Bayern Munich, Group E. So 3 down, 29 to go.
Oh my God. Just a funny tweet I've read. Sky asking Julian Lescott, Stephen Warnock and Darren Bent about the Champions League. Next up, Richard Keys' feminism seminar.
Yeah. How to Keep Your Daughter's Friends Happy by Richard Keys.
Oh my God, he's fucking repugnant.
So Barcelona were the next team out. Barcelona. So we're waiting to be seeing which group Barcelona are given. Jose's group will be known as the group of miserable gits, said Damo.
There's a theory that Jose Mourinho he always shaves his head and it's kind of like last chance saloon at each thing.
Oh, before he leaves the club?
Yeah, so I mean everybody's saying that it's soon come.
Group B for Barcelona, by the way, guys. Nice and simple there, Group B. This is slower than Brexit, says Grisham's. Well in, mate. Well in. I know a lot of people that think Mourinho's on his way to Inter Milan, by the way. I've said that earlier on.
He's burned his bridges in the Premier League.
He is. He's fucking... So next up is Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid. Okay, so Atletico Madrid, guys, next out. Waiting to see which group they get. Diego Forlan cannot keep pace with Kaká, by the way, here. He's even having a little smile there because he knows Kaká's better than him at everything, even picking balls out of a pot.
Oh, Kaká's one of those people that he loves Jesus, and normally that would annoy me, but it's Kaká, so you're not annoyed at it.
Absolutely, I was really happy when he went to Orlando FC as well.
Yeah, he didn't have the end of his career that he really would have liked, but he was a brilliant player.
They're really making it easy here for us, guys. So Atletico Madrid Group A, Barcelona Group B, nice and simple. Liverpool drawn against Barcelona and Dortmund, says Jonathan. That's the group I want, mate. Give us them and give us Inter Milan. It's like opening a Kinder Egg, said Paul. Absolutely, but a much better prize in the middle of it. I feel like I missed one there, guys. Who came out of that one? Man United, was it? No, sorry, Wrigley Bick. Who came out of that one, guys? Fill me in. I missed that one, sorry.
I missed it as well.
So Group H, so we'll see now what team it is. Juventus, it was Juventus, guys, excuse me. So Juventus go into Group H. The draw's happening now, Kevin. They're just being really slow about it, mate. Jonathan Tracy is in Shankly's Bar in Salou watching it. Brilliant. Welcome, mate. An excellent place, by the way. Highly recommend it if anybody's gone to Salou. So next team out now are Manchester City. So the champions of England, Manchester City, have been drawn out next. So they can have Group D or Group F, I think. The draw, by the way, for those who are asking, the draw is on UEFA's website. So if you go on there, the draw is streaming free on UEFA's website. Randy said, afternoon Craig, afternoon Redman, don't care who we get as long as it's Real Madrid to send them packing. I want Barcelona, guys. I keep saying it, but I want Barca. It seems like too long since we played them. So Group F for Manchester City, Group F for Fulham. So final team out. Last team drawn from pot 1, which looks, if memory serves me correct, to be Lokomotiv Moscow. Yep, Lokomotiv Moscow. So Lokomotiv Moscow, look, let's be honest about this. That's the pot that everybody's going to want from a Group 1 point of view, isn't it? If you're going to be drawn here, Cash, a lot of teams are going to be hoping for pot 1 now. Or not pot 1, sorry. What pot are they going to be in? D, sorry, Group D. A lot of people are going to be wishing for Group D.
I'm just reading the Twitter coverage of how slow the draw is taken.
Jonathan says, you're on my iPad behind the bar, so 50 Reds are watching you here. Hello guys, welcome. Great to talk to you all. I hope you're enjoying Sunny Salou. Thank you for being with us on the channel. And Shankly's Bar I cannot recommend enough. I had the pleasure of being there myself a few years back, and it's an excellent spot. So hello to everybody. Again, so that is the first part of the draw done, guys. First part of the draw. So next pot is pot 2, of course. And in pot 2 we have Borussia Dortmund, Porto, Manchester United, Shakhtar Donetsk, Benfica, Napoli, Spurs and Roma. So it'll be interesting to see. It'll start to take shape after pot 2. So we'll then have a greater idea of who we can't get, or what pots we can go into. Havoc said, this channel is great. Keep up the good work, mate. Thank you very, very much. That is honestly very kind of you. And we do appreciate it. We're a relatively new channel. Oh, here he comes. Fucking Mr. fucking Sergio Ramos, you absolute fucking cunt. Sergio Ramos now strolling up onto the stage to collect his Defender of the Year award, which is just typical of UEFA. Absolute fucking nonsense.
Oh, his ma sells Avon.
Look, even his suit is a load of shite. He even looks like a prick in a suit. Ramos. I mean, look, guys, I was fair about Keylor Navas. I was saying, fair play to Keylor Navas. No, but Sergio Ramos can go and fuck himself, honestly. Absolute tool.
He is a tool.
I'd love to see somebody come in now, fucking RKO him or something like that from the side.
Punch him straight in the mouth.
I just want to hear like Randy Orton's music or something blast out here and him come in from side of stage. RKO, job done. Bye bye Sergio.
Imagine the whole thing was like him being punked. Like the whole draw was set up, and then he'd just be like, "You've been punked," and then Salah comes on and just beats the shit out of him.
Connor has made a very good point here. I mean, it shows you how rigged this whole thing is that Ragnar Klavan didn't get that award.
That's very true. Did they not see his Cruyff turns?
Absolutely. Ragnar Klavan should have been nailed on for that. Best defender in the Champions League. I mean, it was obvious. Connor's right. Well done, Connor. Probably why Ragnar knew this was going to happen, and that's why he decided to leave. He said, look, if I can't get it at Liverpool when I was clearly the best defender in the Champions League, it's time for me to move on. He's still babbling on, he's still talking. All I'm hearing is, I'm a cunt, 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 I'm a cunt. And I'm sure if I turned on the subtitles, that's exactly what would show.
Yeah, I'm hearing the Spanish word for cunt repeated here, actually, to be fair.
Jonathan Tracy said, if we draw Barcelona, lads, you are welcome to the Shankly's Bar in Salou. It's 45 minutes from the new camp, and he's spot on. I could not recommend Shankly's Bar enough. It was great for my trip over to Salou. I was in there quite a bit. Fantastic spot, lovely people, and some beautiful Liverpool memorabilia in there as well. There's even the Champions League trophy in there. I mean, what more do you want?
Fair shot.
Please tell me you're joking, said I Love Milk 247. If you have to ask that, if you're talking about Ragnar Klavan and you honestly feel you have to ask, am I serious, then you don't know me very well. You could be new to the channel, but no, clearly we're not. Clearly we're having a giraffe here because it should have been Virgil van Dijk. So we move on to pot 2, guys. So they're just showing now who's in pot 2. Getting a bit exciting now, Cash. It's going to start to take shape after pot 2.
Thank fuck for that.
Hello friend, said Mo Salah. Hello Mo. Very nice of Mo to be on our stream here while he's at the draw as well. I know it's her very own Mo Salah, but thank you Mo.
Where is the draw taking place? Is it in Madrid?
Nah, it's in Monaco.
See.
Madrid isn't posh enough for the UEFA. So Porto, FC Porto, the first team out of pot 2, guys. FC Porto. Obviously, FC Porto got a damn good hiding from the Reds last year, which should be highlighted here, and we should say that. We do have to have a little chat as well about Sadio Mane banging in a hat-trick away from home at Porto.
Whoop.
Sadio does what he wants. I mean, go to Europe, bang a hat-trick away. Ain't no thing to Sadio, it's just a regular Tuesday or Wednesday.
It isn't anything to him. I mean, he that was the game where everybody you know, because before that everyone was saying, oh, he's lost his form, he's not doing as well, and then he just completely answered all the critics. It was great.
Somebody said, actually, I'll just go through what pot they're in first, so bear with me, guys. So pot D for FC Porto. So they are going to join Lokomotiv Moscow in pot D. So that's a fairly handy pot so far, Cash.
Not too bad.
Andre said it was a little bit different, Craig. When Ramos was on stage, he actually said, I'm a cunt, I'm a cheat, I'm a cunt, I'm a cheat. Sorry, mate, sorry, I couldn't quite lip read it, but you're spot on. Did the men's award happen yet for Player of the Year? No, Luke, they're going through position by position, mate. So we had Keylor Navas winning the Goalkeeper of the Year. We had I'm a cunt winning the Defensive Player of the Year, and we'll move on now to the Midfielder Award, which of course should be James Milner's.
Yeah.
Andre already saying I'd love that Lokomotiv and Porto group. I missed who the next team out were, but I'll tell you guys in 2 seconds. Dirty Girl says this is taking the piss. What course are you on now, by the way, Dirty Girl, of your meal? I'd like to know. Have you got the domains on you? So Group G. So let's see how Group G is taking place here, guys. So Group G, Real Madrid and AS Roma. That's a tasty group so far. That screams Liverpool. Let's be honest, guys. That group fucking already screams Liverpool, doesn't it, Cash?
Yeah, it does have the makings of a group that we would do well in, I think.
Just from last season alone. AS Roma, Real Madrid, Liverpool. So next one out, Manchester United. Manchester United are out next. So let's see who they get. I mean, as Connor said, they're probably going to get Shamrock Rovers 3 times.
Well, it doesn't even matter. I reckon Shamrock Rovers would even give them a game on current form.
Want to stay away from that group, man. I want the hardest group possible, guys. I keep saying it. I want the toughest group we can get, because I want all the big teams at Anfield. I want to, if we're going to win this, we're going to go through everybody. Connor's guessing Atletico here for United. Let's have a look and see. Group H. So United are in Group H. So Manchester United will be in Group H with Juventus. Juventus there. So, you know, decent group. Manchester United and Juventus, so that rules out Juventus obviously for Liverpool, so we won't be going to Turin, Cash.
So you seen a video of the draw where Ramos comes down to sit down after getting his award. He touches Salah on the shoulder and Salah just gives him the most shadeful look. Brilliant. Borussia
Dortmund, guys, are the next team out in the draw. So as I said, that no Juventus for Liverpool this season. Manchester United being in that group has ruled that one out. So let's see what group Borussia Dortmund go into. That'll be all about Pogba, said Pepper Red. You're spot on. It will be. It'll be 2 weeks of a build up to it. Group A. So Atletico Madrid for Borussia Dortmund, if memory serves. Yeah, Atletico Madrid. Again, really tasty group, Cash.
Very much so.
Ronaldo back to Manchester as well, said Ryan, which we almost forgot. You're spot on. When you think Juventus now, it's tough to think of Cristiano Ronaldo there, isn't it?
Yeah, but United will be buzzing because they can activate their he's on loan clause.
That's true. Shakhtar are the next team out. Apologies about my pronunciation, but Shakhtar are the next team out.
Shakhtar, that was good. That was right.
So let's see what group they're going to go into now. There's only two choices for Shakhtar. But yeah, Ronaldo back to Manchester and Pogba. I mean, I can just see Sky Sports News already, you know, getting the tissues out. Group F for Shakhtar. So that will put them in with Manchester City. So a repeat of last year for Manchester City. And so a nice handy draw there for Manchester City, which of course is not what we wanted, but
are they in Group D?
They're in with Shakhtar in Group F, I think it was.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Benfica, the last team out of pot 2. So we're getting close, guys. We're getting close. Benfica, the last team out, and they will go in with Bayern Munich. So again, that's a decent enough group. I wouldn't mind that one. So, of course, Manchester City being in with Shakhtar has ruled them out for us, and ruled out Juventus with Manchester United being in that group. Oh, we're still going here, sorry. Napoli. Napoli are next out. So, Napoli are going to go into group... 1 second, Forlan's still playing with his balls. Group C for Napoli. So let's see how Group C. Paris Saint-Germain and Napoli in Group C, which will be a very tasty group. I'd have to say there'd be some excellent matches if we got into that group.
Yeah, very much so. Be fucking tiring though.
Spurs. So guys, Spurs are the next team, or I think maybe the last team out of pot 2.
What about Spurs? Jeez.
So Barcelona, is it? Yep, Barcelona for Spurs, which of course rules Barcelona out for Liverpool now.
Oh, Juventus ruled out, Barca ruled out.
This is shaping up for Liverpool to go into the group with Roma and Real Madrid, or the group with Paris Saint-Germain and Napoli.
Oh, they're both hard groups, but I'd take Paris Saint-Germain and Napoli first, mainly because I want to go to Naples.
So here we go. Here's the midfielder of the season award, guys. So we'll keep an eye on this one. Let's see who comes out. So obviously it's going to be Luka Modric, if we're being honest.
Bless him.
You can't begrudge it from him. He's an excellent footballer.
He's an amazing player.
I've lots of love for Luka Modric. Even though he's Real Madrid and Spurs, he's a quality footballer who does things the right way, always has a smile on his face, and a great example to anybody watching the game.
Yeah, particularly with all that stuff that's going on with that perjury case in Croatia, like you wouldn't have even known that he was carrying all that on his shoulders.
So here he comes now, Luka Modric up to collect the midfielder of the season award. I do feel they're taking the piss a little bit here, to be fair, that it's every Real Madrid player winning every award.
Who's going to win the best forward player? Because Real Madrid, it better not be fucking Ronaldo.
They're going to give it to Ronaldo, you know they are, which is a fucking joke.
Just because he scored that, he wasn't even that good. He was crap in the final.
They're going to give it to him, you know they are. It's a fucking joke.
Pure liberty, that, like.
Although Mo is there, so.
Yeah.
They're all tough groups, to be fair, said Connor. Surely Naby Keita should win it. No, that's not going to happen. He wasn't even in it last season. They were in the Europa.
And he was barely playing because he was constantly banned.
Yeah, that's it. He does look like Gale from Coronation Street, though, said Stephen with regards to Modric. It's a good show.
Absolute ET.
That's a quality show, Stephen. Well in. Give it to Salah, said Ryan. I love Forlan. I know he played for the Manx, but I'm willing to give him...
Whenever Salah comes back down to take a seat, he can rub Sergio Ramos on the shoulder the way Sergio Ramos did to him.
They should just fucking elbow him. I was saying Kevin Costner out of fucking Bodyguard elbow. The one where he has Whitney Houston in his arms and someone tries to get him from behind and he goes full on bang.
I love that. He drop kicked him. Like,
so congratulations to Luka Modric. A well-deserved award, if we're being honest. He's a quality footballer. Right, here we go. Group. Pot number 3, guys. The pot Liverpool is in is about to be drawn, so let's have a look there. Mo Salah is sitting there in the same group as those guys, by the way.
Yeah, I think that's probably where he's been assigned to sit.
So here we go. Pot number 3, which of course contains Liverpool. Really interesting to see how this goes. Connor, I hope you're posting all this on the Twitter account, by the way. So here we go. Let's see what happens, guys. Pot number 3. I'm so excited about this. Everyone in Shankly's Bar, hello again, by the way. I hope you're all enjoying the draw. Right, Cat, come on. Grab your balls and let's go. Come on, who is it? Come on. Leon. Is it Leon? Is it Olympic Lyonnais? Yes, it is. Leon, the first team out of pot 3.
They go into Real Madrid's group.
Do they? I think there's a few options for them. Yeah, he's putting 4 balls in here for Forlan to have a little play with. Hey Jay, it's great to have you with us, buddy. It's shaping up tastily so far. So let's see who Leon come out. Leon, the first team drawn from pot number 3. Let's see who Forlan, what group Forlan puts them into. F. Group F. So Manchester City, Shakhtar Donetsk and Lyon. So a piss easy group there for Manchester City. Here we go. CSKA Moscow are the next team out. CSKA Moscow. So I think there is 3 possibilities for CSKA Moscow to go into. Big prediction here, by the way. Where did I see it? Was it Squism said Mo will be announced as forward of the year after Liverpool gets Group D. So big prediction there from Squisms. I want the group with Napoli and PSG, I have to say. So who have they got? Group G. Group G. So Real Madrid, AS Roma and Moscow. So Liverpool will not be playing Real Madrid or Roma in the group stages of the Champions League. So just to reaffirm, Liverpool will not be drawn against Real Madrid or Roma, because they've been drawn with CSKA Moscow. Come on, bring on PSG, come on. Schalke. Schalke are the next team out. So there are 3 options, Group B, C or D for Schalke to be drawn in.
Yeah, Man City group is so fucking piss easy.
I don't know why anybody is scared of getting a tough group. I really don't give a fuck who we get, because we're going to slaughter everybody, guys. So enjoy. Group D.
Yeah,
Group D for Schalke. So Lokomotiv Moscow, FC Porto and Schalke. That is the easiest group possible for whoever gets pot 4. If Inter get that, they're going to be laughing. Right, so here we go. Team number 4 out from pot number 3. Who have we got here? Valencia. The
tension.
The tension is unbearable, to be fair. And whilst that PSG pot is still open, I'm excited. Right, Mr. Forlan. Group H, I think. Because I'm following Luke. Because Luke's quicker than me here. So Luke's giving us pot H. And he's spot on. Pot H. That's right, Craig. Who cares what group we get? Teams will be scared of us. Absolutely, Matthew. Absolutely. I'm with you on that one. Right, here we go. Team number 5, PSV Eindhoven. PSV Eindhoven are the 5th team drawn. So PSV Eindhoven can go into 3 pots, I think, or is it 4? Come on, Mr. Forlan, let's get going. Can you stay on for who wins Player of the Year? Absolutely, Max. Absolutely. We'll see this right through, mate. Don't worry about that. And don't forget to hit that like button, guys, and hit that subscribe button. Most importantly, if you're enjoying the content, please do hit that subscribe button. So Group B. Group B. So Group B for PSV Eindhoven. So they are in with Barcelona and Spurs. So Spurs have been drawn with PSV Eindhoven and FC Barcelona. There'll be some interesting nights, Cash, at Spurs' new stadium if it ever gets open.
Well, that's the big if, isn't it? If it ever does open. I think
Ajax.
I think it's a hard draw for them again, but Spurs got through a really difficult group last season, so I wouldn't bet against them.
How did that work out for them in the long run?
Well, not great, but they did progress through the group.
So Ajax go into Group E by the looks of things, which is Bayern Munich and Benfica. This is shaping up for us, guys. This is shaping up for a little bit of fucking Neymar coming to Anfield for a kicking. Monaco. So Liverpool will be the last team to come out of this pot.
Ridiculous.
So Monaco, let's see who Monaco get, which will of course let us know then what pot Liverpool are in. So A, they go into Atletico Madrid's pot. So it looks like, if my maths is correct, Liverpool are in with Paris Saint-Germain and Napoli.
Oh, it's a hard group.
That's a fucking great group. It's a fucking great group.
Oh, it's a great grip, but it's a hard grip.
Bring on Inter. Oh, we can't get Inter, of course. Liverpool. So Liverpool are in with PSG and Napoli. So Neymar and Mbappe are going to come to Anfield for a kicking. And, of course, Napoli are going to get the same kicking that they got in pre-season.
Strong.
I am delighted with that, guys. I am absolutely fucking delighted with that. So now is the award for Forward of the Year. But keep with us because we need to see who we get in pot 4. So Liverpool, Paris Saint-Germain and Napoli. Great group. Some really big nights there to look forward to. Ah, fuck off. Seriously, Ronaldo.
I knew you would get a fucking mess. Totally happy with that group so far. Like, it'll be tough, but good.
They can fuck off with that, seriously. Cristiano Ronaldo wins Forward of the Year. So basically, every award went to a Real Madrid player, which is a fucking joke. An absolute fucking joke.
You already...
That's it, seriously. Cristiano Ronaldo winning that award is a fucking joke.
Why make Mo Salah go there and sit with his arch nemesis?
They're absolutely, it's fucking scandalous, like. And I'm not saying all Liverpool players should have won these awards, guys. But what I am saying is, you cannot tell me that there is no better goalkeeper in Europe than Keylor Navas. That there's no better midfielder than Luka Modric. Perhaps he may deserve that. And that there's no better forward than Ronaldo. It's a fucking joke. Let's be honest here. It's a fucking joke. Liverpool were by far the highest scoring team last year in that Champions League, destroying teams.
The only one that you would say of those four that's deserving is Modric. And even then, he wasn't the best. I wouldn't say he was the best.
Hang on. Jeff, mate. Tell me to shut up, you fucking cunt. This is my channel. I will say what I want, when I want, my friend. Don't forget where you are, dickhead. My channel, mate. My channel.
So we can all agree that we hate Real Madrid.
Absolutely. And if there's anybody in here who thinks that this isn't going to be anything but anti-Real Madrid, you may as well leave.
I just think it's just so uninteresting. Like, the team that won it has every single player wins every single award. That doesn't reflect what the competition was last year. It's boring.
So, first team out, guys, Group F. I see a lot of people agreeing with me as well, saying it's a piss take, and fuck off, Jeff, as well, which is nice to see. Thank you for supporting that one. You guys know I don't turn on people on here. I don't do it very often, unless, of course, they come in and, you know, they say things like he said. Shut up. Seriously, shut up. Not I disagree with you, mate, or anything like that. You remember where you are, dickhead. You're on a Liverpool channel here with Liverpool fans. So Galatasaray out now as well. So we'll keep this going. Galatasaray have an array of groups they can go into. So let's just wait and see what happens here. I don't get the Ronaldo love in from last season, guys. I really don't get it. And look, I'm not denying Ronaldo's an excellent player, but last season was not one of his better seasons. Let's be honest.
No, he's a player on the decline. Let's be honest.
And that's basically nailed him on now for the Ballon d'Or as well.
So boring.
It's fucking ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. You wait for a joke. So Group D there. Group D for Galatasaray. So Galatasaray in with Lokomotiv Moscow, FC Porto and Schalke. They'll fancy that. Cash, I think they'll be happy with that.
Yeah.
Connor said if we get Hoffenheim, the group of death will be complete. Nagelsmann can fuck off. They'll get another kicking as well, Connor, if they come over.
Nagelsmann will want to finish strong before he goes to Leipzig.
He will. So young boys of Bern are the next team out.
This draw is literally taking like well over an hour for something that should have taken like 20 minutes. My bladder wasn't prepared for this.
You can tip off if you need to, Cash. I'll hold the fort, don't worry.
It's alright, I'm going to have to shoot anyway soon.
Can't wait for Neymar to come to Anfield, said Jonathan. Can't stand the prick. I'm with you, mate. I'm fully with you on that one. So Young Boys go into the group at Juventus, Manchester United and Valencia. So it's a decent group for United there. You know, or Juventus will be a hard game. Valencia may be tricky away, but they probably expect to get out of that group, if I'm being honest. So next team out are the team who I'm not pronouncing their actual name. I'm calling them Red Star Belgrade. So Red Star Belgrade are the next team out.
I mean, some would argue that is their actual name.
Can't see their team name without thinking of Marko Grujic. So let's see what group they go into. Oh, Connor said, Young Boys in United's group. Goldbridge will be happy. That joke explains itself for anybody who knows. So Group C. So Liverpool. So Paris Saint-Germain, Napoli and Red Star Belgrade. So that's it. We're complete.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Red Star game is the one that everybody will be pointing to as the one that you've got to win home and away.
Yeah, from a travelling point of view as well, it wouldn't be one that Klopp would probably be too happy with. He would have rathered somewhere a little bit closer, but there's worse.
Look, it is what it is. You know, it's at least the Champions League's not like, you know, the Eurovision Song Contest where Australia get to be in it, even though they're not in Europe. At least the Ukraine is actually a European country.
So the draw is really taking shape now, guys. We know Liverpool's group. Liverpool are against Paris Saint-Germain, Napoli and Red Star Belgrade.
Tough group that, like. I'm excited.
Yeah, it is. It isn't too bad.
So far, like, Barcelona, Tottenham, PSV, difficult enough group. PSG, Napoli, Liverpool, obviously Red Star.
Atletico Madrid, Borussia Dortmund, Monaco and Club Bruges make up that group.
I think Group D is the only group that you'd say is a bit of a gimme. And F, actually, sorry. F as well. But G, H, C and A are all difficult groups. And
so,
B.
Victoria Pilsen are being drawn now at the minute. We'll keep going, guys. We'll see this right through to the end and we will give you the UEFA Player of the Season award.
Model. Victoria Pilsen sounds like an Instagram famous model or something.
It does, yeah, you're right. Spot on with that one. Connor said PSG and Napoli will be absolutely gutted that they got us. And that win over Napoli in pre-season, whether it was a friendly or not, will play into their minds.
Absolutely. I mean, Ancelotti has had more time since then to get things right, but I still think we're a better team than them. Particularly now they've lost Jorginho.
So Victoria Pilsen went into the group with Real Madrid and Roma. I can't remember who the third team was there, so apologies.
Wasn't it Monaco?
No, they were in the group previous.
Were they? Who was in Group A?
So Internazionale, so Inter Milan to you and me. To us bread and butter merchants, we'll call them Inter Milan.
Yeah, so it's Real Madrid, Roma and CSK Moscow.
CSK Moscow, interesting. So Victoria Pilsen probably be happy enough with that one. AEK Athens, the next team out. Connor's gone for 13 points from our group. What do you guys think? 1, where will we finish in the group? And 2, what's your points guess that we'll take? Looking at that group, 3, 6, 9. I think Connor might be right. I think 13 points could actually be the number there, Connor. So well in, mate. So yeah, so there are all the groups. Group A, Atletico, Borussia, Monaco, Bruges. Group B, Barcelona, Spurs, Eindhoven and Inter. Group C, PSG, Napoli, Liverpool and Red Star Belgrade. Group D, Lokomotiv Moscow, Porto, Schalke and Galatasaray. So they're the first 4 groups. So we move on now to Group E. So Group E, guys, just to recap, is Bayern Munich, Benfica, Ajax and AEK Athens. Group F is Manchester United, Shakhtar, Lyon and Hoffenheim. So that's a difficult enough group there. United getting Hoffenheim isn't too handy for them. Group G, Real Madrid, Roma, Spartak Moscow and Victoria Pilsen. And Group H has just disappeared off the screen, but it contained Juventus anyway.
Juventus.
Which was... No, weren't Juventus in Manchester United's group?
Yeah, there was Man United.
So here we go. The final thing now, guys, is Player of the Season. UEFA Player of the Season award.
It's going to be someone we don't care about.
Cash, you can jump, mate. You can leg it if you need to go.
No, I'll wait until I hear this and then I will go.
The Carabao Cup draw is up next, said Luke. Yeah, not sure I'll be on for that one, mate. It's not quite as important.
They won't have like Kaká and like Diego Forlan. They'll have, I don't know, Neil Mellor and I'm trying to think of someone else. Paul Konchesky.
I was thinking of Paul Pesky Salido there once you started saying the name Paul.
Oh yeah. From Burton fame.
Sean Goater.
No. Have they announced it? Who is it?
No, they haven't. They're doing some UFC or hashtag equal game respect. You know, where they pretend that they actually give a fuck about humanity here for a few minutes.
Well, yeah, exactly. Because, I mean, if they really respected it, all those things so much, they wouldn't have awarded Best Defender to a known criminal.
Look, let's be honest. This is all fucking for show and pomp. UEFA don't give a fuck about it. They really don't. They've shown that with the lack of stuff they do towards racism, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely.
We will stick around, guys, and look, if you're still with us, welcome. Just a recap, Liverpool have been drawn with Paris Saint-Germain, Napoli, Liverpool obviously with pot 3, and then Red Star Belgrade with a 14 in the group. So very interesting group for Liverpool. I'm really looking forward to some of those games, as I'm sure you are. Thank you for joining us. We're going to keep going here until the Player of the Season award comes out. We will of course be back as well later on tonight for the late night agenda at about 9:30, 9:45. We hope you can join us for that one. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, guys. If you haven't yet done it, please do so. Hit that subscribe button and don't forget to give us a thumbs up as well on the stream. So they're still going through this whole respect thing now, giving it a few awards for that, I believe. Which, you know, it is a nice touch, but it's all pomp and ceremony, if we're being honest.
Well, it's done at the wrong part of the awards. Everyone has stopped caring now. The draw is done.
Well, I think a lot of people will be interested to see who gets the Player of the Season.
Yeah, I care about that, but just not the respect thing, in the sense that they should have done that at the start. I'm going to take that as my opportunity to duck out, because I'm emceeing a gig tonight, so I've got to get ready.
Cash, thank you, mate.
Take so long.
Thanks for joining us, and we will catch up with you soon. Take care.
Alright, speak to you soon. Thank you, guys.
Bye-bye. So, Cash has left the building, guys. It's just you and me for the final few minutes here. And thank you again for joining us on this live stream of the Champions League draw. It's been really exciting. It's been drawn out, but it's been very exciting. And just to recap, Liverpool are in a group with Paris Saint-Germain, Napoli and Red Star Belgrade. So we're still going here because we're still waiting for the Player of the Season award. And I ain't going anywhere until we see it. Lots of love as well. Lots of people saying goodnight and goodbye to Cash, which is lovely to see, guys. Thank you for that. Of course, we'll give you a more in-depth reaction to this tonight, guys, on the late night agenda. I'll be back live on here at about 9:30, 9:45, so keep an eye out for the live stream. If you're subscribed, don't forget to turn on the notifications, because then you will get a quick bang or a quick notification every time I go live and we're on the channel. I say bang, that's probably not the right word, because I don't know anyone's phone that goes bang. You'll get a quick buzz or a quick beep every time we go live. So yeah, don't forget, hit the subscribe button and then turn on the notifications. Again, we're still waiting here, guys. They're drawing this one out, but we'll keep going. So let me know, where do you think we're going to finish in that group, and what points total do you think Liverpool are looking at to get out of that group? Luke has gone for Liverpool 15 points, PSG 14, Napoli 5 and Red Star Belgrade 2. Matthew said 12 points from Napoli and Bell 4 points from PSG. That's what I say. What do you think? I don't know what you mean, Matthew, if I'm being honest. Mbappe, Cavani and Neymar versus Salah, Firmino and Mane, which is going to be some night, guys. It's going to be an absolute belter. Cannot wait for it. I really can't. And you know what? I'm a big fan of the way Napoli play football as well, so I'm very much looking forward to Napoli coming to Anfield, and of course Liverpool heading over there. Andre said we're getting 16 points and we're finishing first in the group, so just one draw there for Andre and the rest wins. Neymar will get too cocky with his skills and Milner will tackle him with great force and send him 15 fucking rows into the stand. Absolutely. So I think they're giving the Women's Player of the Season award actually, so they really are drawing this one out. When will they announce the first fixtures and the date? That should be out in the next couple of hours, Squism. So what tends to happen now is the teams sit down and they work these things out. So we will find that out soon enough, and of course then Liverpool will release whatever details for the ticket sales and stuff like that. So keep an eye on the Liverpool website. LFC will eat Napoli, said Tippy. Damn right we will. As we spanked them in pre-season, we're going to spank them again. I told you guys before the stream started, I didn't care who we got. Liverpool are capable, in my humble eyes anyway, of getting through a group that contains anybody. So PSG, Napoli and Red Star Belgrade, I honestly think we should be looking to top that group. And I think we can top that group. Craig, can you help me get tickets when the fixtures are out? Mate, I can't help myself get tickets. I'll try, of course, if there's something you're trying to do. Like we spoke about before, Brandon, I do remember, I will try, mate. I will try my best. Yeah, so I will try. But I can't guarantee anything, because even as myself, it's tough to get tickets. But I promised you before that I will try, mate, so I will. Liverpool versus PSG game of the UEFA Champions League at Anfield, said Jay. It's going to be a belter of a game, it really is. I mean, it's definitely one to look forward to. Not a bad draw, said Derek. No, it isn't, Derek. Could have been worse. Some people can say it could have been better, but I'm fairly happy with that draw. Daniel said, I'm on the cop for the Champions League this season, which is absolutely brilliant, Daniel, mate. Enjoy. I'm sure you're going to have many, many wonderful nights. Any tickets going spare, man, hit me up. Anyone but any tickets going spare for any of the games, don't be afraid to get in touch. anfieldagenda@outlook.com. They will announce the game days and times when Ronaldo said it's okay, says Paul. Which is, you know, there's probably some fucking truth in that as well, to be fair. There isn't, but there is. But there isn't. We'll smash PSG, said Alpha G. 2 hours after the draw, the fixtures are set, says Lars. Thank you for that one, sir. Right, so that award has now taken place, the Ladies' Player of the Season. Congratulations to the winner. And we now move ahead to the Male Player of the Season award. This, of course, is an award that Mo Salah is nominated for, so be interesting to see how it works out. Looks like Modric has won it. They're still going through the pomp and ceremony here, guys. As a lot of people are saying, it obviously looks like Ronaldo will win it, but if Modric wins it, it's well deserved as well. We all know Salah deserves it. If we're being honest, let's be honest here, Salah deserves that award. They're just showing clips now of Mohamed Salah. They're going through the nominations. They're going through the players, they're showing clips. Here's our beautiful Egyptian king now. Go on, Mo. What a season Mo had. What a man, what a player. Just looking back at these guys, some of the memories, it's beautiful. Beautiful to watch some of the memories Mo Salah gave us last season. So it's between Modric, Ronaldo and Mohamed Salah. Even Mo is a better suit than everybody else. He even looks fucking suave as fuck in a suit. Well in, Mo, mate. Great dress sense. Loving it. They really are milking this, aren't they? Taking the piss here, talking to the players now. You know, they've named the three players. Now they have a little chat with them as well. Just pop down to say hello while the rest of the world is waiting to see who gets voted player of the season. Even Ramos, even in the background there, looks like a snidey prick. Look at a little smirk on his face. Mo Salah should turn around now, pick up that chair and hop it off Sergio Ramos's head and say, now what? Now what, Sergio? We've got to watch out for Ramos. He might try to attack Salah again, said Jay. That's kind of the bitch nature you expect as well from Ramos. Get him from behind when he's not watching. Mo Salah looks the business, guys. I have to say, he looks $1 million up there. He looks like a superstar. The superstar that of course he is. Mickey Friars has some breaking news. Liverpool have been denied planning permission for Neymar's high diving board. So, you know, we'll have to work with that. But great breaking news there from Mickey. Well in, sir. Ramos should bow down to the king, said Daniel. Brilliant, mate. I'm having that. Well done. He should. He should be made. Get down there now and fucking beg for forgiveness and kiss Mo's shoes. Support from a Barca fan. Ramos is a dog. Welcome, mate. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're happy with the group Barca got as well, buddy. Lots of love from over here in Ireland. Right, so here we go. They're finally going to be giving out the award. Let's get this show on the road, guys. Come on. The envelope has been passed. They're just dragging this out for another few seconds. Mo Salah literally licking his lips, by the way. And I mean literally licking his lips. Luka Modric wins the Player of the Season award. Mo Salah, being an absolute legend that he is, the first one to congratulate him on the award. And well deserved, Luka Modric, to be fair. As we said earlier on, he's an outstanding footballer, a tremendous talent. He's had a brilliant career, an amazing World Cup as well. Yeah, lots of love for Luka Modric. So congratulations, Luka, on that award. Luka Modric, UEFA Player of the Season for last season. And well deserved. Well deserved. He's a fantastic footballer. Obviously, we would have loved to have seen Mohamed Salah get it, but we kind of got that he wasn't going to when he wasn't nominated for the forward, when he didn't win the forward of the season. But congratulations to Luka Modric. Guys, that pretty much takes us through the draw. So just as a recap to everybody who might be joining us and missed out, Liverpool have been drawn in a group with Paris Saint-Germain, Napoli, Liverpool and Red Star Belgrade. So the fixtures will be announced over the coming hours. I think somebody suggested 2 hours. We will be back at 9:45 tonight, maybe actually 9:30, could be a little bit earlier, with tonight's late night agenda, where we will have in-depth reaction to what's after happening with today's draw, and of course we'll go through the usual chat that's Liverpool related. If you haven't yet subscribed, guys, please do hit that subscribe button. Thank you to everyone that joined us. Thank you to the guys at Shankly's Bar and Salou as well. Thank you to you all for being here in the chat, and up the motherfucking Reds.